What's up guys, it's Wes here with another Anvil video, and today we are going to talk about the new code you can redeem for the Gold Hound, and also we're going to talk about the developers blog that they put out every Tuesday. So we have some good news for that. Now the first thing first, in order for you to get the Gold Hound, you need to make sure you get it on Twitter. You can also go to Discord to get it, and then the code is right here. When you look on Discord, it's GOAL blah 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 blah. So make sure you copy it the way it is and then just redeem it on your system, and then you should get the Gold Hound unlocked. Now go back to the Twitter, and this is also where you can get it. It's the same code, so check it out. So it's right here. So if you go from the top and then go down towards the middle, and it is here. So just redeem that. And now we're going to talk about the developer blog. Like I said, you can get it on Twitter. You can also get it on Discord. So first thing we talk about is the breaker stats they talk about. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. So what you want to know basically is which breaker are the best, which one is performing the best, and stuff like that. So first thing they say, how many times was jungler played? That was for that event they had. So if we do the jungler, that's why you get the Gold Hound code for the jungler event. So that's what they talk about for that one. So they give you the stats for all the breakers. The one is that is the most interesting that I wanted to get into is this one right here where it says, is Symphonia too difficult? Now they say right here, in Symphonia the clear rate is drastically lower. Although we had several balanced patches, the game still seems to be too difficult for maining. Our goal is to patch so that the clear rate is more closer to double what it is now. Now they continue to say the average Symphonia clear rate is 20%. Only one of every 5 teams clear the 7th planet and can move on to Campanella. Campanella is the 3rd galaxy, so you have to clear the 1st galaxy. So they saying that it looks like whenever people get to the 7th planet, which is like the last boss of the 2nd galaxy, then they get stuck, and that's why you have so many issues and they feel like it's too difficult. So later on they talk about that jungler has around 15% clear rate, which calls for more buffs. So that's what I was talking about in the thumbnail, saying they're gonna add more buffs to certain breakers to make sure that they can be on par with the rest of them. And then lower, they continue to give us some good stats about how the breakers are performing, and they say the strongest breakers in Symphonia are fighter type breakers like Rush, Mountain, and Toast. Not as people might expect, Lightning. With their tanking abilities, they are a key member in multiplayer parties. Sandman, that was buffed recently, is also showing to be strong. As for Jungler and Elsa, more buffs are planned. So they planning to buff those breakers, that way people can play with them more, that way they can perform a lot better. So what's interesting here is the fact they talk about the heavy breakers like Mountain and Rush and stuff like that. So this is an opportunity for you to figure out whether or not you want to switch gear, whether you want to go start playing with those breakers, or you want to keep going with what you have been going and still failing. So I always say those breakers like Mountain are the best in my opinion, but they prove the stats also prove it right there. And then they're also talking about who's the strongest in Campanella. Campanella again is the last galaxy. They say for the number of play attempts, Lightning is by far overwhelming, followed by Uzi, Jungler, Rush, Mountain, etc. But what about clear rate? They say although there isn't a huge difference, Rush and Sandman have a higher clear rate. So if you didn't play Rush, then maybe it's time for you to start giving it a shot. I really like Rush, and then it's very good, it's very fast. Unlike Mountain, that is very good, but it's a little slower. So so you have an opportunity to actually try those breakers like Rush. Anyway, they say will people clear more easily with the Rush, Sandman, and Lightning composition? If we go by data, maybe. But anyway, guys, that's all there is to it. They talk about the strongest breakers, how the breakers are performing. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to reassess your choices in breakers, or maybe you're happy with what you have. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.